job.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Aaron Sanchez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, I think this guy really is looking for a redeemer in this one. Went into the 6th inning in this last start, couldn't quite get out of the 6th, ended up taking the loss, and I'm sure that hurt, and he's expecting a lot more out of himself in this start here today.
Padilla moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He hit over .320 last year. And that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
At the plate, Devin Travis. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky. Stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
And now Bryce Harper, man at first for him following the one-out single.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Josh Donaldson.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge. And he makes the catch in the corner. Blue Jays held in check. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready now, Chris Taylor. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that gets by him.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. Saunders stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
First baseman.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Dwight Smith Jr. And they are squarely into chip-away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Evan Gattis now standing in as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Fouled away. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Devin Travis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Devin Rabbit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This ground over to first. Bird has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
34.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
In now, Josh Donaldson. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. Donaldson, a native Floridian. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Standing in, Chris Taylor will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Now at the plate, Michael Saunders. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So coming to the plate, Justin Smoke. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Justin Smoke.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Sanchez is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is in pursuit. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. At the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dwight Smith Jr. is retired leading off the bottom of the sixth. Standing in, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Evan Gattis.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Got him to go down swinging there. Evan Gattis becomes out number 2 this inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
In now, Devin Travis. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Second baseman, Devin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Towards the mound. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Bryce Harper stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Padilla moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Next to bat for Toronto, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Chris Taylor.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he lays off for ball one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. One out, nobody on. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here's Michael Saunders now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Going for strikeout number 15. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 1-2, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Justin Smoke would be next. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Here's Justin Smoke now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now at the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. Evan Gattis now standing in. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Evan Gattis.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Kevin Pillar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Toronto after this. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian. Here's Bryce Harper now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
That to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Taylor. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Ready for another chance? Michael Saunders. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Final strike for the Blue Jays. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Stepping up now, Justin Smoke. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 1-0 home. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. 1-1, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jesse Padilla takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, and recorded 18 strikeouts along the way. Aaron Sanchez struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight.